We're going to begin with the weather as the local forecasters are tracking snow again heading to Metro Detroit this week.
That's right. Let's get right over to Andrew with what we're learning tonight. Andrew, you're seeing different weather models say different things. How much snow is expected here?
And that is key with forecasting. And different models are saying different things, and they're coming out with different results. Let's take a look at the timeline first. I know, ears perk up extra quickly, right? Especially when we talk about snow. Snow, it looks like it's still in the forecast on your Thursday. The timing and the amounts vary model to model. But let's take a look at the timeline first. From now and through tonight, we're just fine. The first hint of precipitation actually comes in the form of rain, and that's for Wednesday afternoon and Wednesday evening, with higher temperatures too. Temperatures that will be in the 40s, so rather mild. But wet conditions, rainy conditions, early Thursday morning turn into snowy conditions by noontime and afterward, with snowy conditions for Thursday afternoon. This model right here showing its prediction of how much snow we may receive on our Thursday. By the end of Thursday, when all is said and done, this one right here has generally between 3 and 7, even up close to 8 inches of snow thoroughly throughout much of southeast Michigan. In fact, from Pontiac southward, Hall Road southward, including Mount Clemens, the city of Detroit, close to 5 to 7 inches or a bit more, with lower amounts farther to the north. That is in stark contrast to this model right here that shows much of the snowfall, the heaviest snow, farther north and west of the city of Detroit, mainly for the Thumb, the Saginaw Valley, the Flint area, and even greater amounts, close to a foot or even a bit more, while most of southeast Michigan is draped in 1 to 4 inches of snow. I'm going with the one that says 3 to 8 inches, and I'll explain why in a second. Let's take a look outside live. Across all 4 of our zones, it is certainly cold enough to produce snow, but it is not snowing right now. And we're in for a dry night tonight. It just remains cold, with temperatures basically at their lowest spots for tonight, in the low 20s for now. Wind chills are in the teens with even the slightest breeze. Well, with an influx of warmer air, temperatures will be increasing by dawn. We're looking at 21 for our friends over in Lapeer, 20 degrees at Metro Airport, 21 also in Adrian, 22 for our friends in Monroe. Here's a bit of a wider view. When rain arrives first, it will be heavy at times, and because of the heavy rainfall, also because of rapid snow and ice melt, there's a good chance of flooding that is possible. So a flood watch is up early Thursday morning through Thursday afternoon for Detroit and much of southeast Michigan. Here's a wider view. This is why it's dry tonight. Nothing is even formed yet. Look at this Storm Tracker 4. We have clouds overhead, snow to our north, and it stays here. The rain and snow will be developing to our west and to our south, but there's not even anything here yet. That's one of the reasons why there's so much disagreement with these models. So let's take an inside look at weather forecasting and what goes into picking out a model. By the way, when it comes to picking out a computer model, I've written a weather article that is on clickondetroit.com. You can go ahead to clickondetroit.com and read it right now for yourself. Picking weather models, these are some of the factors. 1, initialization. Does the weather model's beginning, does it match reality? See, models come in runs, some every 6 hours, some every 12 hours, maybe some once a day, normally twice a day, or even more frequently. When that model starts and when we get it here at the local forecaster's office, we take a look at its beginning, because if it's able to match what's happening in reality now at the beginning, it's more likely to match what may happen in the future. Also, is it consistent? Not only are we looking at one model, we're also looking at past ones. If the same results are coming, model run after model run, that gives us a higher confidence as well. This model right here, as you see, has rain coming in Wednesday evening. Notice the snow line remaining farther to the north. This is the model that had snow arriving later rather than sooner, with more of a mixture of ice and freezing rain in this area of purple before changing over to snow. Because of that reason, that's the reason why we have less snow that shows up here, 1 to 4 inches, while a majority of the heavy snow is farther north and west. The second model right here, the one that forecasted 3 to 8 inches, it had the rain snow line moving through Detroit and southeast Michigan faster. And this model here was more consistent and was basically a better fit in its initialization. At the start of the model, it better matched reality from earlier today. Those are the major factors with me going with this model right here. Snow arriving sooner on Thursday and lasting longer. So a greater chance of that heavier snowfall happening here in Detroit, southward, and even just northward in Oakland, Macomb counties, and also out toward Howell, where you're talking about 6 inches or possibly more. Now, fortunately, we have the benefit of time as well. There's a lot of time between now and Thursday. New runs will be coming in later on tonight, and we'll have the latest forecast for you, not only after the Olympics, but also tomorrow morning on Local 4 News Today and throughout the rest of the day for tomorrow. So you can keep it tuned right here. So temperatures in the 30s overnight tonight. We're looking at milder conditions for tomorrow with temperatures that rise from the 30s into the 40s in the afternoon with rain arriving first. That changeover from rain to snow occurs on Thursday, and we're looking at that pileup of snow to begin by lunchtime and afterward for Thursday afternoon. When all is said and done, we're looking at colder conditions for Friday and the weekend in time for winter blast. Temperatures in the 20s on Friday, rebounding into the 30s this weekend, and even back into the 40s early next week. Remember, you can download the Local Forecasters app. You can keep track of our latest forecast. You can monitor the rain and snow yourself. It puts weather in the palm of your hand. Go ahead and take your mobile phone, go ahead and scan this QR code and download it now. If you can't do it, go ahead and go to your favorite app store. Search WDIV, the Local Forecasters app. It is free.